since we've been talking so much about going back to basics, one of those things you might want to think about is sewing. So we're growing your own food, we're organizing your basement, and now we are getting you out there sewing, which can be amazing. It can save you some money, but it's also a really nice use of creative energy, right?
And it's a perfect time of year. January, you're starting new things. You want to learn something new, and like you said, you want to get creative, you want to get back to the basics. Perfect time of year to get into sewing.
I think so. So we actually sent it out there on Twitter. We said, if you just started sewing, are you reconnecting with your 2016 DIY self? We want you to tweet pics of your latest projects. Oh my goodness. We got so many projects, and this always reminds me, Cityline viewers do it themselves. They really do. So take a look at Christina here. She says, my daughter loves dressing up, so I made her this mermaid costume.
Love that.
I love
it. So detailed, so creative. It's gorgeous.
And she said this year will be all about creative costumes. What an amazing goal. Like, her daughter is so lucky. We got this one from Paris. She said, finish this top as part of my granddaughter's scrubs last night. The pants come next.
And her daughter's only 3, so it's just part of a play outfit. So yeah, again, getting creative and doing something fun.
We got this one from Dee. Had a professional make the seat cushion, check this out, with outdoor fabric. There was leftover fabric, so I made the cushion. Save money. Also, outdoor fabric is great for cleanup with spills or little ones running around. I like this idea of using outdoor fabric a lot for indoors.
Such a good idea. Totally. Bring that inside. You can easily wipe it clean and save your scraps. You can always do little projects with them.
You never know when you're going to need them, for sure. And then finally, we got this one from Janet. So just take a look at the picture.
That's a quilt.
Which is a beautiful quilt.
Yeah, it's part of the modern quilt movement. So again, you can use your scraps or getting really creative and doing something totally different, totally unexpected.
Okay, so let's say someone like me, Denise, wants to start getting her sew on.
Yes, I want you to.
How do I start? What do I look for in terms of machines and everything?
So I've got lots of machines here for you. So if you didn't get a sewing machine for Christmas and you're out this month looking for one, you can do anything. I brought the basic machine all the way to an advanced one. You really want to start off thinking about your goals. What are you going to be doing with sewing? I always recommend that people spend the most that they can possibly afford on a machine. So I know that sounds important. It's so important. I compare it to a washer dryer. So, you know, the more you spend, the better quality, the longer it will last. But, you know, let's talk about the basics. If you're only doing a little bit of mending, a couple alterations, couple craft projects here and there, you just need a basic, simple sewing machine like this one. This would run you about $200 to $350. I know that seems a little bit much, but you really want a good quality machine that's going to last, that's going to sew every type of project, every type of fabric. So, you know, invest a little bit, and this can
You'll have it for a while. You're going to be able to do whatever you need to do, everything from mending the socks to, you know, maybe making a skirt. Right? You can do it all. So, and now you're moving up a little bit in the price range. How much does this?
So this one will range anywhere from like $500 to $700. So this one does a little bit more. It has more stitches, has, you know, buttonhole, it has more features, more functions. It'll last you a little bit longer because this one you might want to upgrade, so you'll come over to this one. The biggest difference between the two, this has what's called a drop-in bobbin. So this one over here, you've probably recognized this from your mom's basement. The bobbin goes up front here. This one, when you sew, it goes ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. It works. It's great. It does a good job. You guys know the sound. You're laughing because you've heard it. Whereas this one, when you sew, it goes brrrr, so it sews like butter. So when you're going for a machine, that's the biggest price difference between these two, aside from the additional stitches. So when you go looking for a machine, you say, Denise told me I want a machine that goes brrrr.
That sounds like butter.
Sewing on this one, after you've sewn on this one for a long time, this one's like, oh, fancy.
It feels good. How long are these supposed to last you anyways?
A long time. That's why you want to
years, 5 years, 10 years?
Decades. Decades.
Good. Good. I like to hear that.
This one my mom got me for graduation. It's been around a long time. I won't say how long ago we graduated.
So these are yours. Oh, this is your collection. Okay, now this one, which is the Cadillac.
So exactly.
The Lexus.
This is extra fancy.
The BMW of all sewing machines everywhere.
This is the top of the line. This is the Brother Dream machine, and it pretty much does everything for you. It's faster for me to tell you what it doesn't do. But basically, if you are a very skilled sewer, you've been doing a lot, and you know, maybe you have a bunch of different machines, you want to upgrade to something like this. This is an embroidery machine. You can do regular sewing, embroidery, quilting. You can do everything on it. It's got USB port. You saw a little video at the beginning, video tutorials, that headphones, 13 different languages
in there.
Exactly.
Like you see a whole
thing. It pretty much does everything for you.
There's a woman in there, and she's very happy because she has this machine. She's
dancing in the forest.
She's dancing in the forest because she has this machine.
And this machine has 1,000 different stitches, so functional and decorative stitches. It has embroidery patterns. It has fonts. If your daughter draws something and you just love it, you know, you don't want to keep that. What are you going to do with it? You can scan it. This machine will scan it. Then you press the start button, walk away. It will embroider it onto fabric for you. Then you have a cute little patch made by me. We can put that on a dress that she makes. I'm going to have your daughter sewing
It's
really
computer.
soon.
It's like artificial intelligence.
Yes, yeah.
You just talk about how much it costs.
So this one, you have to save up for it. Embroidery machines can range anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 to $12,000 to $15,000. It's a lot.
Get your hands off. We don't want to break it.
It's a lot, but it's so wonderful. It's very aspirational, but
just hold that gently.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
For Christmas, for next year. Start saving now.
Tell me a little bit about this cute number you're wearing.
So yeah,
I heard through the grapevine you actually made this yourself.
I did. I love sewing and I sew clothes.
Is amazing.
And the great thing about it is you get something that's custom. You know, it fits you. It's in the color that you want. It's in the fabric that you want. I can make this vest for you and then different colors if you want.
Really?
So whatever you want.
You could probably, I mean, if you had the dream, you could probably start a clothing store, yes?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they would probably get everything done in like
we'll just
0.2
tell
seconds.
it what we want and it'll
do it for you. Amazing. This is nice. Make it a goal to get started in sewing, and if you want something even a little bit lower budget, you can actually do other things to find a sewing machine.
So if you want to save even more money, I would recommend instead of buying a super cheap machine or something that's inexpensive, look for something secondhand, because that way you have a good quality machine and it doesn't cost you as much. Another idea that I have is to do a sewing machine share. So if you only sew once a month, once a week, went out with a friend or with a colleague or a neighbor, buy a machine together, then you have a great quality machine, and then, you know, half the cost.
Get like 50 of your friends and get one of these.
Yeah. Or 50 of your closest friends.
Yeah,
I love
50
that.
or 500 of your closest friends. Thank you so much. Let's go to break. We've got more coming.